So let's have a little conversation about hips, okay? So your sort of tendency, as many of the people that I meet, is to get a little bit sort of spinny, okay? So if you set up to that ball, let me untuck that. So you get set up to that ball for me.
Yep.
Swing back, a short swing, long swing, whatever you choose. Okay, so spinny hips basically means that we go like this, okay? And then the problem is everything kind of gets pushed out, what would be known as above plane, yes? Okay, and then that means that you're going to have to make some sort of compensation inside your swing. So the thing that we're looking for is this balance of rotating the lower body, or particularly this sort of pelvis region, but you've also got to make sure that you're moving towards the left-hand side, right? Now, if you remove that ball and do just a couple of practice swings, the feeling that you really should be after is a sensation of horizontal hips. Okay, exactly. So just keep swinging back and through and release the club down. Yes. So if you're moving enough towards the left-hand side, that was good. And hold the finish. Yeah, what you should notice is, can you see the way Andrew's sort of hip position is very horizontal, much more up, whilst when he gets a little bit sort of spinny, so show me like a bit of a sort of spinny move. Yes, exactly. So if I demonstrate just momentarily.
I'm very good at the spinny, aren't I?
You've mastered the spin one. So if you go a little spinny, everything would be very downward. Whilst if I shove this to the left, you can see how much more upward it is. And this is why when we look at golfers and, sometimes, quite ridiculously people will, say Scotty Scheffler's feet. It's just the more you move to the left and the more horizontal and up you are and the more you do things like separate, the more this foot is going to get dragged this way. And I'm not advocating that you should swing like that, but what I'm saying is he's obviously not moving this way, because this is why then you might end up with too much weight on this side. One of the drills that I like very much for this, and this is something that obviously you like as well, which you're going to kindly demonstrate for me.
Yep.
So it's just, yes, please. I like this one a lot because what this does is this makes you focus more on the retraction of the left shoulder going up and behind you. And obviously as the retraction of the left shoulder goes up and behind you, you can pull down with the hands and arms. And this is where that horizontal hip action really comes into fruition.